Alright, what's up people? This is SithFurion, and right now we're going to be jumping into episode 4 of House of the Dragon, and I'm actually really pumped. Apparently this is meant to be like a big, major, like huge episode, so I'm really excited. And at the same time, I'm really nervous and hesitant because even though this is called House of the Dragon, technically it's still, you know, Game of Thrones. And like we all know that anything and everything could like happen in that show. So I got a bad feeling, man. So no quick recap. I kind of want to just jump into it, but I want to make one or two quick points. Well, one main one basically. At the end of the episode, I kind of like when Rhaenyra was talking to Alicent and Rhaenyra had like a little smile. My interpretation of that was like she finally had validation that her father didn't betray her, you know? But after listening to what my girlfriend has to say and then listening to like other people's comments and stuff, I think the overall mutual consensus is basically that smile, like that little moment was her like, okay, war then. You know, like, let's fucking do this then, you know? And like the more I thought about it, like her actions over like the last few episodes, even though her son has died, she still seemed very kind of hesitant to go to war. You know, even though all of her council was saying, look, we need to act. Daemon was like, we need to fucking act. We need to do something. She's all being like, no, like, let's plan, you know, almost like she had a insecurity, like a fear that what if her father did change his mind? You know what I mean? I think maybe there was a little bit of that there, like a little bit of hesitation, like what if? You know, what if the throne wasn't stolen from her? You know, what if her father did choose Aegon in the last moment? You know, but now that she knows that it was a mix-up, she's got confirmation that her father didn't betray her. So I think it's kind of like, I was right, but yet I was also wrong. You know, I think it's kind of like, ultimately, it's like, okay, my father didn't betray me. You want to steal my throne? Let's fucking go to war now then. You know? Yeah, so if this is meant to be a big episode, I'm expecting a fucking war, you know? The other point is like Daemon with his visions and like the woman. I said like, oh, like one of the women in red or whatever. I wasn't talking about the one that brought back Jon Snow. I can literally spot that actress a mile away now. Like I know who she is. I'm talking about the other one. That other one, I think we only saw her for like 1 or 2 scenes or 1 or 2 episodes. So I thought maybe it was her, but it's not. There is definitely something sus kind of going on with her, and then also the tree as well. But we also have to kind of keep in mind that even Daenerys had visions. So who knows where this could be going. I personally think it's like his own conscience kind of eating away at him. I don't know, man. I really don't know what to expect. But yeah, we're going to get into this. If you're interested in watching all the full lengths, there'll be a link down below to the whole entire show so far. But episode 1 of season 2 and I think episode 1 of season 1 are like public for anyone to go watch. If you like that kind of format, then maybe sign up to my Patreon and you can watch the whole entire show with me, see every single comment and everything, because these do have to be edited down. But yeah, links are going to be all down below. But for now, episode 4 of House of the Dragon. Let's do this, man. So we just jumping straight into another vision then, yeah? Because this is the Great Hall for the Throne.
I can't understand.
Oh shit!
كثير هنكجوت أو خلكيا أو توليوت جورالتيز.
Oh, wow, okay.
وموريوت ليلدور إيري كثير إسادور. Has been a raven.
Oh, that was nice. Literally, he's got blood on his hands.
As I said, there's been a raven.
Oh, real quick.
My prince, my grace, your grace.
Lord Grover is looking more hale and healthy than I expected.
This is Oscar Tully, grandson to Grover Tully. He is heir to Riverrun and the future Lord Paramount of the Riverlands.
It is an honor, Your Grace.
Indeed.
His sword is almost bigger than he is.
Sadly, he remains incapacitated. He lies in a kind of waking sleep.
So he's alive.
Yes. Gods be good.
Well, my time is short and I have need of an army. Perhaps you might place a feather pillow over his head and speed along your inheritance.
Wow.
Are you here to speak with your grandsire's voice for House Tully in the Riverlands?
While he still lives? That is not our way.
Then you're of no use to me. I can see why the Blackwoods and the Brackens did not fear to start a war beneath the nose of their liege lords. House Tully is a fish with no head.
Wow.
Summon the Blackwoods here. I require men of action to lead my host of
Poor
rivermen.
kid. Wow. The whole smothering with a pillow, that's such a Damon thing, isn't it? Damon just doesn't have time. It's like he needs forces, he needs men.
I'm given to understand my lord husband owes you his life. But I was not told his saviour was so comely. Your mother must have been very beautiful.
Bernice.
I just had a word with your captains. He was the sailor who plucked you from your watery grave.
Yes,
You did not think to mention it.
I did not think it relevant.
I know who he is, Corliss. Alan's past is no fault of his. He saved his lord's life. He should be raised up and honoured, not hidden beneath the tides.
Is this why you came? To subject me to an inquisition?
Hold on. Are we going to start to like suggest that that guy is his bastard? Because when you actually look at them side by side, they do actually look very similar. The guy does look a bit too old, but then like, or maybe the reason why he's got a shaved head, he's bald, is because if he grew it out, it would be like white.
As requested. I brewed it myself.
Thank you. I will see it delivered discreetly.
Do report if the recipient has need of any remedy. The tea is known to disagree with the gut.
I shall observe the girl closely.
Is she pregnant? She's pregnant, ain't she? Gonna be no little baby Cole.
Sir Kristen Cole's host has taken to exploiting the tree cover to conceal its movements.
And what is Cole's heading?
It is difficult to say, but there were signs of an army moving northwest.
You should have burned them when you had the chance.
Perhaps you can, Sir Alfred, when you next sight them on your dragon.
We could perhaps act if only we had a host of our own, or someone here to lead us. This council is rudderless.
I'm doing my best to steer it, Sir Alfred.
Nah. I don't like him.
The Queen did not name you hand. It is her voice and that of the King Consort that we need to raise alliances and command our vassals, but they are gone.
What has come of this council?
Oh.
My lord.
Sit down. Here you go.
We do not know the Queen's doings. But we must trust that she seeks the same as each of us at this table.
Yeah, I don't trust him. I've got a bad feeling that one day he's going to end up betraying Rhaenyra.
You can earn back your honor by raising his banner and fighting in his name against the whore of Dragonstone. All who refuse will have their death.
Is there no honor left in this world, Cole? Sacking your queen's own castles and putting up people to the sword? Kingmaker. You're not fit for the White Cloak.
Wow, yep. Ew. Okay, what was that?
But Harrenhal is to the west.
Indeed it is.
Okay, so he's not going there then? He got other plans? What was in that note?
I give you a job, and now you just sit there. It's your fucking castle!
Well, that castle is more crippled than I am, Your Grace.
Well, I need to be informed of these things. If I am to make informed rulings, I will not be made to look a fool in front of my allies and enemies.
Harrenhal must wait. Sir Kristen is marching on Rook's Rest. Weakly defended, and Lord Staunton sits on Rhaenyra's council. After Cole smashes it, we'll have Dragonstone effectively cut off by land. This war will not be won with dragons alone.
This is what they were plotting and planning.
The two of you have been plotting without my authority.
Galmaus nehortami repagonai pevoles. Silviton kuvinani madarisnios. Luixos.
Wow.
Aho sutioto punto ui vestragona visuti libas. Audli nongieri jambi.
Wow. But I'm smarter than you, I'm better than you. What you got?
Nuke koston bivilus segiton bilivazni.
Harrenhal is a useful morass. It will keep Daemon well occupied while we strengthen our host and weaken Rhaenyra's support on the mainland. We'll deal with it in the Riverlands in time. But right now, Rook's Rest is an easy target. Don't you agree, my king?
Wow. Aemon is dangerous, man. He's smart and just... But the way that Aegon was talking as well, it's almost like it was kind of broken English, or almost like he, well, not English, but like it was very kind of broken, like he doesn't know how to speak the language properly, you know, make a war, you know. I actually feel bad for him.
Indulgence was my sin. I ventured into the lamprey pie at last night's supper. Too far, I fear.
That is a rich indulgence. But I believe it is a sin to deny your appetites. And you must worry for him. Your sworn sword on the march, ever exposed to dragons, it is a perilous road.
So Kristen is the hand of the king. We should all pray for his victory and safe return.
Indeed.
You can already see, like, in his head, he's putting two and two together, and then again, he probably already knows. He's probably got spies everywhere, like he...
If I may be so bold, my queen.
Can I massage your feet?
The voices of history guided Viserys. He knew that his wisdom alone could only reach so far.
Do you think that is why he changed his mind? In the end, no matter how suited he thought Rhaenyra for the crown, the voices of history would have told him how the realm would react to her succession.
It's impossible to know what steered his thoughts in those final hours.
Do you now doubt his intentions?
Ooh.
Rhaenyra's supporters will believe what they wish, and so will Aegon's. The war will be fought, many will die, and the victor will eventually ascend the throne. The significance of Viserys' intentions died with him.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, he seems like the type of character that can put things together, and if he's not having people tell him shit, he figures it out himself. You know, like I've said before, Tarantino strong is going to be a problem. So I wonder, like, are we going to be seeing Viserys in a vision, maybe? Is that Aemon? What? Or does he see himself in Aemon? Or is it a vision of the future that he's going to lose an eye?
I've come to know the face of tortured rest well enough. Sleep can be thin in this place.
What would you know of my sleep?
Yeah.
Harrenhal's been cursed since its first stone was laid. Black hadn't felled the grove of weirwood trees that grew on these lands. Said their whispers can still be heard
A
sometimes.
midwife's tale.
The very bed you sleep in was made from such a heart tree. You experienced anything?
The bed he's sleeping in.
You are a strange kind of woman.
I'm no woman at all. I'm a barn owl, cursed to live in human form.
She could actually be telling the truth.
I mean, does it please you that her legitimacy is contested as you stand here with a castle and a dragon, attempting to draw an army of men? Here, drink this.
I wouldn't.
You'll need your sleep if you're to win this place to your side.
Hey, that's kind of crazy. What?
Grace. And once you and your dragon bring the Queen's justice to the Brackens, our armies will be yours.
Fuck. We're gonna see King Viserys again. I can see it happening.
What are you doing here?
Where are your father's books?
I ordered them removed.
With no thought to the centuries of knowledge in those pages.
Your Grace?
It's so fucking stupid, isn't it?
They don't care what I think.
Who, Aegon?
My council.
Yeah, they have no respect for him.
What thoughts would you have?
I'm the king.
Do you think simply wearing the crown imbues you with wisdom? Those men at your council table earned their seats. It's my hope that, once enthroned, you would honour the burden of your new duties and strive to learn from the more studied minds around you, in the hope that you might be half the king your father was.
Tread carefully.
Or what? You'll hang me as you did your rat catchers? Or have me banished as you did your hand? I ruled in your father's absence throughout his long illness, and Otto Hightower was as cunning a statesman as ever lived. You should humbly be seeking our opinions and counsel. You have no idea the sacrifices that were made to put you on that throne.
What would you have me do, Mother?
Do simply what is needed of you. Nothing.
Wow. I feel so fucking bad for him. In the first episode, we saw how he genuinely wanted to do good and do right by the people, and then he's being told not, like, do this, don't do that, and da-da-da. Now, like, it seems like no one's got respect for him. No one, like, cares about his opinions and shit. People are off planning and strategizing without him. And he never asked for any of this. I mean, yeah, he can be a bit of a mean shit, but at the end of the day, he's just a fucking kid. It's like mean shit with all the bullying on Aemon and stuff like we saw last episode, but...
I went to King's Landing.
To what possible end?
To meet Queen Alicent and sue for peace.
You saw Alicent?
Yes, I did.
You could have been taken or slain.
I inherited 80 years of peace from my father. Before I was to end it, I needed to know that there was no other path.
What was I saying at the start? Confirmation.
Only one choice remains to me. Either I win my claim or die.
Yeah.
His host was just hours away when Lord Staunton's ravens took wing.
Why Rook's Rest?
Because Lord Staunton is a member of this council, and because his castle is small and vulnerable and there for the taking. Cole knows we have no army on the mainland.
He is brazen.
He is daring us to act.
We need to send a dragon.
A little smile
There
again.
are those who have mistaken my caution for weakness. Let that be their undoing.
Yep.
I will go.
My queen.
You cannot.
I will not loose dragons to war whilst I hide here in my castle.
Our allies raise their banners for you. If you die, all is lost.
You must send me, Your Grace. Melis is your largest dragon and no stranger to battle. I will meet Cole.
Oh my god. He's gonna do something stupid, isn't he? He's a bit drunk, angry.
Viserys told me when he named me his successor. And it has passed from king to heir since Aegon the Conqueror's time.
He's gonna go there, isn't
The Targaryen, who sits the Iron Throne, is not just a king or a queen. They are a protector. Ordained to lead the Seven Kingdoms, to strengthen them. He called it the Song of Ice and Fire.
So we're gonna be having Rhaenys and Aegon going at it. But Aegon's like had a drink on him, so
All is going to plan.
always going to plan. What? It's gonna be fucking mental. Oh no. Aemon is there as well.
This. Sir Daor.
Yeah, Aegon's not meant to be here. Aemon is lying in wait. He's doing this to prove himself, innit? Like, I am king. Oh my god. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Is Aegon gonna get fucked up in this?
We must get you to cover, my lord.
No, fuck off, I wanna see. Oh, Jesus Christ. And it's crazy to think that Aemon was just a kid when he tamed that.
Flank the guns! Dracarys!
No! Are you kidding me?
Your Grace!
Aemon, what have you done? Even she's thinking, what the fuck? Yeah, retreat and regroup now. Oh no! Hey, she's strapping herself in, it's like... We can't lose, Rhaenys. Look at the size difference, man. You can kind of see why they called it the Dancer Dragons, the way that they're like two eagles fighting. That can't be the episode. Okay, we're definitely going to see people getting squished. Collateral damage kind of thing. What did I just say? It's like they both know, it's like there's no retreating, you fight to the finish, right? Because that look with the dragon, like looking back at her. Oh, fuck. No way. I had such a bad feeling, man. I had such a bad feeling at the start of this episode. I just didn't know it was going to be Rhaenys. No way, man. I really fucking liked her as well.
The king has fallen. We must find him.
Oh, shit. The armor was holding him up. I mean, it all kind of depends on how he fell. He's got to have survived, right? He's the king, right?
Where is his grace?
Dead or... Really sad how like the dragon is wrapped around him as well. Why is it ended like that? Come on, man. Oh, fucking fucker. Like I said, it all kind of depends on how he fell. Like Rhaenys, with the way that she was falling back and the way that the dragon landed, it was like the dragon landed on top of her as like the hit. We never saw how Aegon was falling. I mean, he could have like landed dragon first, you know. But it was kind of sad how like, the dragon was like wrapped around him, you know. Fuck me, man. Like I knew at some point we would start losing like main key characters, but that's more like finales or episode 9s. But in episode 4, that you can't even call this like a Team Green victory, could you? I mean, yeah, they took that kingdom or whatever, but at what cost? King Aegon is possibly dead or seriously fucking injured. Why is Aemon just going to take the throne now? I'm actually really lost for words. Like, this was crazy battle. Absolutely crazy battle. Like I said at the start, like, I literally thought like it was possibly going to be Daemon's oldest daughter was going to go to war. I just never thought it would be Rhaenys. I'm actually really lost for words. I really like Rhaenys, and I'm actually quite pissed off now that she's gone. And I'm actually really... I feel so bad for Aegon. The only reason he was there was because he probably felt like he had to, you know, prove a point. Like, I am king. I should be respected. And we were saying earlier about how like, he seemed like nobody takes him serious. No one's got respect. Even his own mum was dogging on him. Just do what we expect of you. Nothing. And we saw in the first episode that he wanted to be a good king. And like I said, it seemed like everyone was telling him, oh, don't do this instead, you know? And let's not forget, second episode, his firstborn son was murdered. I actually genuinely feel so bad for the kid. He never asked for any of this shit. And how is Alicent going to feel now? Oh, my God. Jesus. I don't know what to say. I'm actually really lost for words. It's kind of fuckery, like the fact that we've seen like a dragon die, or potentially 2 dragons die now. And it was really savage as well. Like before with Game of Thrones, it was, you know, savage with the fucking, was it called the Scorpion, the giant fucking crossbow thing. This is like the second time now, you know. But at the end of season 1, when Luke died, it was kind of quick, you know. But to see it in this in broad daylight and see him clawing at each other, and it was actually really sad how like the dragon turned around and looked back at Rhaenys like twice, almost like they both accepted their fate. Like, okay, this is it. It was like they both knew what was going to happen, and then in the end, the dragon looked back at her as it died. You know, like Jesus, man. But Rhaenys, a fucking real one. Because she could have retreated. She could have retreated and regrouped, especially after seeing the Aemon had opened fire on fucking Aegon. It's like, okay, there's problems internally in House Green. I mean, she could have flew away like after seeing Aegon fall, like with the kings down. She could have flew away. But like I said, she's a real one. It's like no retreat. Fuck me. Okay. I'm gonna have to wrap this up because I really want to get this up for you guys as quick as possible. These are like, normally the plan is usually like early Tuesday morning, but these have been going up like Wednesday and Thursdays, and it's getting fucking stupid. Taking a whole week to get one episode done. So I'm gonna try and get this done for you guys as quick as I can today, and get this up. I'm actually really pissed off. Yeah, give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already, man. All right, I've been SithFurion, and I'll catch you in the next one, man.